Okay, we're gonna do a deck profile of Dark Worlds 2013.
Take two. We got 3 Graphas. One of them is gold rare because I wasted my money on that one set. Don't buy it unless you're building zombies. 3 Snoww, that's pretty standard. 3 broww. This is a pretty no, there's some variations with the trap lineup, but I've had some people question why 3 broww. It's because you run the tour guide, and this is a tour guide target. But usually I go tour guide into tour guide. But sometimes you can, you know, bounce this for Grapha. You're getting like a +1. 2 Sillva. It's big. It punishes the mirror match, and it's a virus target. And we got 2 Trance ArchFiend as an extra discard outlet, and it, well, when it's destroyed inside of the graveyard, you can get a removed from play dark monster and add it to your hand. It's really, it just makes me feel more safe whenever I play something like Macro Rabbits. Also, I banish a lot with gates. And 2 tour guide, because we have the 3 broww, and plus a lot of good rank 3s, and you can make some good combos with Leviair and Grapha. And we got, that's it for the monsters, 15 monsters. We got 3 gates, 3 dealings, because I don't really care too much about the mirror match, and plus this is pretty much like the second best card in Dark Worlds, and this is the best card in Dark Worlds. 3 drag down into the grave. I used to have some problems when I was running the turbo engine with Trance ArchFiend and tour guide, you know, because sometimes I open up with them both, and I would have just that as my discard outlet. But you know, it doesn't, because I don't run Reckless Greed, it doesn't really interfere. And then I got 3 Upstart Goblin. Then the Trinity, Card Destruction, Foolish Burial, and Allure of Darkness, because I have the trances in here, so I can easily get back what I remove from play. And plus, this also helps with those Leviair plays. And then, my only virus that I run here is the 2 Deck Devastation virus. I don't know, I feel like Deck Dev's better, it's a better side deck card than it is a main deck card, considering like Fire Fists are going to be big, Evil Swarms, and Elemental Dragons, and the virus deck dev only hits like 2 other little baby dragons that they have, the Wind one and the Fire one, and plus it kind of speeds up their deck because it gets them those dragons in the graveyard, so I could just remove them. And then here's where things get odd. I got 2 Compulse. I run this, you know, to get rid of problem monsters. It doesn't destroy, so certain things can't negate it. It's nice. And plus, if my opponent doesn't have any cards in their hand, and I have a drag down, I can forcibly give them a card in their hand, so I can use my drag down. And I got 2 Torrential, because, well, sometimes you do minus yourself, but it's not really all that bad, considering you have Grapha, and Grapha's just going to keep coming back anyhow. And then, for card number 40, we got Solemn Judgement. Solemn Judgement wins them games. It just stops everything. And then, for my extra deck, I've got a Moose Rhythm, because, I don't know, the price of making Acid Golem is just too high, and plus, this guy can go 3,600 under gates, which is nice. And I got 2 Zenmaines to stall out. I might go 2 Leviair depending on the format. I don't know if I'll have to play defensive or offensive. And Temtempo, get rid of annoying Xyz monsters like Zenmaines. And then Leviair, so you can make some crazy combos with Grapha.
Tour guide. Plus tour guide, right?
Yes. And then Giga-Brilliant, just push for game, and makes all my monsters more powerful, and then if I don't ask about the condition, he sets up your graveyard, because if you only have gates, he instantly puts a fiend in your graveyard, so you can remove them and play with gates, which is nice. And 4s, I don't really have a lot, just Maestroke, Pap, Utopia, and Utopia Ray. I've actually been able to make Utopia Ray and use its effect, but I got Mirror Forced. I still won, though. I still won. And then for 5s, I got Adrius and Tiras. That's I don't have Volcasarus, that's why. And if I do get Volcasarus, I might take out Papilloperative for Gaia Charger. And then finally, 2 Sun Dragon, Heliopolis. You got level 8s that keep coming back every single goddamn turn, and you can make them pretty easily. And a token. Now, for the side deck, well, it's not really complete. I got 2 Spirit Reaper, help stall out, 2 Trag to defend. I want to run 3 Raikou, but I only got 2 right now. That's just to deal with like the Shadow Imprisoning Mirror, the D-Fissure, the Soul Drain, and the Macrocosmos. Which I hate all those cards. And 3 MST, you know, gets rid of all those previously listed cards. 2 Dark Smog for the Mirror Match, and it's pretty good against like Frog decks. Removes their Treeborns and their Rodent Totems, or Chaos Dragons. It removes their Fuel and it removes their Red Eyes. Pretty good. And then 2 Deck Dev. That's just 16 so far, and I want to run Return from the Different Dimension. So with that extra Raikou and Return from the Different Dimension, it's a 15 card side deck. And that is all. Feel free to criticize my deck without actually playing it. Goodbye.